Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What I want to go over with you very quickly is what I'm looking for in the layers of the atmosphere graphing activity. As you can see here, remember, this is my Schoology page, not what you're going to see. But here's my weekly timeline video. Here are the directions, and here's the actual assignment. I've broken it up into two pieces. The only thing you're going to submit to me is the assignment. This are the directions. Notice nothing's going to be modified on this document. It's just your background reading, directions, and atmospheric data. You're going to be doing work on the next sheet, the layers of the atmosphere assignment. Now, that doesn't mean, guys, to skip over this. You want to read through this really, really carefully, all right? Yeah, there's a lot of reading here, but that's something we're going to have to do on remote learning because I can't directly teach you guys. So you're going to have to kind of do it on your own. All of this reading is going to be very, very important for the actual assignment. When you get down here, you see the data. Here is the data that I have collected for you from the NOAA website, so you don't have to go and collect that. I broke it up to fit on one page, altitude, temperature in Celsius, and then altitude and temperature in Celsius. Instead of making one big long data table, I made two data tables kind of next to each other. Make sure you take that into account when you start creating your data table to create your graph in Google Sheets. One thing that I have discovered is you're going to make a line graph, but you want to do this. Put the temperatures in column A, put the altitudes in column B. Just trust me on this one. It's going to make your graph a lot easier for you to analyze and understand when you have to answer those questions. So don't forget temperatures in column A, altitudes in column B. So here's your data. The next thing is this. This is what you're actually going to work on. This is only worth 15 points. It's going to be due Wednesday, April 22nd at 11 a.m. And you're going to insert your graph here. You're going to insert your graph here. And then remember, the way that we do that is insert chart from sheets. Here's my chart, temperature, select. That's what I want. Don't worry about linking to the spreadsheet, and you can import that. Now remember, I've got my temperature on my x-axis. I've got my altitude above the Earth on my y-axis. That's really important. What this graph shows, guys, is as you go up into the atmosphere, the temperature gets colder, then the temperature gets warmer, then the temperature gets colder, then the temperature gets warmer again. That's really, really, really important. These analysis questions are what you're going to do to analyze your graph. You can kind of see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 slants on your graph if you did it right. That matches up with 1, 2, 3, 4 zones. You should also notice that there's 1, 2, 3, and maybe a fourth edge of the slant or end of the slant. 1, 2, 3, 4 edges of the zones. Remember that. That's what you want to be kind of looking at. You're going to go through, you're going to answer these questions. Normally, if you did this graph by hand, I would have you color in the different layers. It's really hard to do on Google Graphs, so I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to answer these questions as completely as possible. These are just fill in the blanks. This should be a complete sentence answer, number 1. This should be a detailed short answer, number 4. And this should be a detailed short answer in number 5. 4 and 5 are kind of the same. Not really the same, but one builds on the other. So this is an easy, I think, 15 points for you to do. It's due Wednesday. It's due at 11 a.m. You can turn that in as soon as you want. Have a wonderful rest of your day.